E aí, beleza, aqui é o PH com Dragon Age Inquisition. Eu tô aqui no templo de Mital, bem no centro. Tô quase chegando aqui no Poço dos Sofrimentos. E vamos ver o que acontece. Acho que vai acontecer alguma coisa aqui bem importante. Então vamos lá. Tô aqui com 2 magos e 2 guerreiros. Vamos lá. Nossa. Isso não parece bom, hein? Ó quem tá aí.
The well knows its vessel, and those who would despoil it. Stand aside, Inquisitor. The trials you set me, I have overcome. As a courtesy, leave now. Or not at all.
Bem folgada, né? Vamos lá, precisamos conversar.
No, Calpurnia. We have things to discuss.
True. I did not think you so civilized. You serve your people. You have one last chance to save them. The well of sorrows overflows.
Ainda bem que a gente pegou as provas, né? Que o Corifeus quer trair ela, né?
To walk the fade without the anchor. That is what the well of sorrows will give Corypheus.
Aqui, ó.
If that's the case, why isn't Corypheus clawing at the well?
I will carry it like a jug brimming for his use. Can you not see? I knew you would take the well for yourself, to ransack its wisdom to try to defeat Corypheus. But you'd still be just a child, playing with a sword. Corypheus will wield it as a master.
Aqui, ó. Corifeus planeja unificá-la. Prefiro simplesmente matá-la. Vamos falar a verdade pra ela.
If you drunk from the well, Corypheus will use a ritual on you. You'll be a mindless tool, enslaved to his will.
That... where I come from, idle tales must be proven.
Here, the page with his binding ritual. He tried it on your master, Erasthenes.
Vai, besta.
How could you know? And these runes, no one has written in these since... He made so many promises, and everyone alive. Then his cavern vas. He was to give Tevinter a true leader. If Corypheus would misuse me, he'd misuse them too. I was blind.
Oh, ainda tenho que destruir você. Vou deixar ela viva,
You know
né?
the truth of Corypheus's betrayal. You'll die knowing it.
Come then. One last sacrifice.
Então é isso aí, vamos pro pau. Já morreu. Vamos primeiro pegar esses guardião dela, né? Os guarda-costas, depois a gente vai pegar ela. Senão eles vão ficar atrapalhando. Tem aquele mago ali, ó. Vou pegar ele logo. Parece que foi mais fácil do que eu imaginei, viu? Achei que ela ia ser mais difícil. Ó, agora sim, vamos pra ela. Nossa, ela tem 64 mil. Resistência a fogo. Nossa, ela é rápida, né? Cadê ela? Nossa, ela é ágil, meu. Olha lá, meu, vai ficar pulando agora. Congela ela. Caramba, meu, ela vai ficar pulando toda hora, meu. Tem que apelar. Vou usar a fúria do dragão aqui, a lote agora. quase na metade já. Ainda tem um guardião aqui ajudando a gente, ó. Bom. Nossa, me atordoou. Nossa, o que é isso? Nossa, ele invocou um demônio, meu. Vou matar ele aqui primeiro. Pronto. Vamos voltar as atenções pra ela. Nossa, meu grupo já usou todas as poções, só deixaram minhas duas de reserva, meu. Caraca. Já tá quase morrendo. Ela não vem no gancho. Isso. Quase. Atordoou. Nossa, ela invocou o demônio de novo. Ah, mas vamos todo mundo nela agora. Ele tá quase morrendo. Deixa esse demônio aí, ele não vai fazer muito dano não. Eu vou usar uma poção aqui, só pra garantir. Ela tá quase morrendo. Matou já minha guerreira. Não tem problema. Agora ela morre. Isso. Quase. Droga, eu vou morrer. Vai usar poção. Pronto. Morreu. Já era. Vamos ver o que ela deixou.
If I fall, it will not be by your hand.
Nossa, meu, que maldita. Ah, ganhei o cajado da corrupção. Agora eu quero ver, hein. Ele quer destruir o poço, ela quer tomar.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Tá, agora vamos ver. Para trás, Morrigan. Ela tá muito agressiva.
Honestly.
I said enough.
The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
E agora, vamos ver. Bom, vamos tentar aqui.
It's better that knowledge remain in the well, never passed on. You'd rather destroy it?
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Via Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
Bom, vamos aqui, se você
Not
permitir.
without your permission.
One does not obtain permission. One obtains the right.
É isso aí. Teve pessoas que a
The
Morrigan
Veera
matou
Belasan
ele,
may
né?
be too much for a mortal to comprehend.
Tudo depende das suas respostas, né?
Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mithal.
Bound to a
Ish.
goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Vamos investigar, né? Onde
Are
você
you
vai?
leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
There is a place for you, Lethaline, if you seek it.
Perhaps there are places the Shemlin have not touched. It may be that only Uthenera awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity, never to awaken, if fate is kind.
Vamos chamar ele, né? Pra Inquisição. Será
Then
que
come
ele
with
entra?
us. Fight Corypheus. He killed your people.
We killed ourselves long ago.
Malas amalin nahalam abalas.
Ah, foi embora.
His name, Abalas, means sorrow. I said, I hoped he finds a new name.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mithal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
E agora? Oh, isso não é
Seems like
bom.
that should be a concern.
Knowledge begets a hunger for more. I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends.
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
É, eu acho que eu não vou
Of
deixar ela
those
beber,
present,
não.
I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
Vamos ver aqui. Talvez ninguém deva usá-lo. Como posso
What's to
confiar
stop you
em
from
você?
taking the knowledge and leaving?
My word. If that seems insufficient, Corypheus threatens all, even myself. He must be stopped.
And who stops you?
I, Inquisitor, seek neither immortality nor your life.
Bom, e agora? O que todo mundo pensa?
Thoughts?
Vamos ver.
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
I would not trust the power in that well with anyone but you, my dear.
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us all.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Eu usarei o Poço ou a Morrigan? Bom, eu vou tomar. Vamos ver o que
If
acontece.
anyone is to use the well, it will be me.
So you will take what little knowledge you can understand and let the rest go to waste.
Ainda precisamos de você.
The Inquisition needs you. Corypheus still endangers us all.
I am forever balked by those who believe they know better than I. Drink if you will, for the sake of us all, but steel your will to do it.
Why am I here? Corypheus? A magister wishes to rip the veil open. I must learn how to stop him.
Nossa, isso não é bom, hein? Isso é um sim ou não? Responda.
You will give me what I demand.
Nossa.
Maker, please. Don't let it end this way.
Nossa, secou o poço.
Inquisitor, how do you feel?
Olha lá, ó, quem chegou. Chegou tarde, trouxa.
Through the mirror.
Nossa. Ó. Vai, quebrou a cara, idiota. Tá faltando um. Aí, chegou.
It is done.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished. If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
Ixi, ele tá escutando vozes.
You won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
Ouço algo.
I hear something.
If only one who understood such voices had used the well's power instead.
Agora vai ficar
Then
jogando
we'll
na
have to
cara,
rely
né?
on her interpretation of them, and whatever she chose to tell us.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
Então me ajude a entender isso aí.
Then help me. Isn't that what you came here to do?
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next. What did you mean?
The dragon isn't an archdemon. It's a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his power. Kill it,
Nossa.
and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed.
That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but where there's dragon...
É, aquele
There is a
dragão
way.
lá de lírio vermelho é
But I'll need
embaçado, hein?
Morrigan's help.
The voices from the well tell you that, do they? Very well, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready to begin this plan of yours.
Nossa, Morrigan é muito marrenta, cara, desde o primeiro.
Are you certain of this?
Tudo que podemos fazer... Tá, é.
We have no choice. If Corypheus comes here now...
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Então, galera, é isso. Vou ficando por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Não esqueça de deixar seu like, favoritar. Se você ainda não está no canal, se inscreve aí. Valeu, até o próximo vídeo.